MLB has been very, very adamant that they do not want Diamond to survive. They can't outright say that in any court filings or even in any events that Rob goes to. But if you read between the lines of the statements he made about where he views baseball as becoming more national than regional, baseball changing the mentality, understanding the viewing habits of the people, the audience, the fans, responding to the needs of the customer. As you know, that's what we're all about. We're all about the fans. We're all about the customers. The customers are upset about blackouts. MLB's known the customers don't like blackouts. They haven't liked it for 2.5 decades that I've been around in baseball, around baseball. All of a sudden, baseball's having the epiphany. Now we can get rid of the blackouts. What a perfect opportunity. The reason why MLB can get rid of the blackouts is because the RSN deals, which require the definition of home territories and no encroachment in those home territories, in order for the RSNs to give teams all the money that they were getting, in order for them to give to players to try to win, blackouts were required. If there are no more regional sports networks, if there are no more territories, of course, there's no more blackouts. But that's not all. When you go in front of an event, you know very well it's going to get picked up. The commissioners, it's very intoxicating to know that when you talk, you create headlines. It gives you this amazing sense of power. And it's not the type of headlines that you get by posting something on your Instagram or on your Twitter with the platform. And I am not yucking on anyone's platform. But when you're a commissioner or a governor, a mayor, a president, a GM, a important player, you know that what you say is going to be picked up. When Rob is talking about national versus regional, when Rob is talking about how important starting pitching is, which is another topic that he discussed, it's all for the audience of one, the audience of the judge or the audience of the union. Why do I think that he was talking to the union when he was talking about starting pitching and how important it is to have a starting pitcher? Interesting. The reason is that he said specifically, the role of the starting pitcher is important to the marketing of our game. Do you remember that we talked on this show that there could be a rule that makes starting pitchers go 6 innings? And I told you that there would not be a rule like that because the beauty will be in all the exceptions of when a starter doesn't have to go 6 innings. So it really would just be makeup. It would not be anything of consequence. We would sit in meetings saying, what do we do to get our pitchers to pitch longer because we don't have enough bullpen arms. We are blowing through our bullpen. They're all getting hurt. It's way better to have a starting pitcher. The reason why the union needs to hear the importance of the starting pitcher is that the union is going to have to agree to certain changes. MLB is always putting feelers out to the union, trial balloons through the media, as a way to alert in between bargaining sessions where MLB is headed. MLB is not headed to a rule about starting pitching, but they certainly are headed to a conversation about what to do about the number of injuries that are affecting players, what to do about guaranteed contracts, what to do about length of contracts, what to do about benefits to players, all the very meaningful financial discussions that come with bargaining. You sprinkle it with little public statements about various things. You're able to tell your sponsors, the gambling companies, hey, listen, we know that people gamble based on starting pitchers. We know that bullpen games are not very attractive. We know that we need stars as starting pitching because that helps bring attention to the game, which will help bring attention to you as a gambling company or you as a sponsor. Everything is connected. It is so important when you are thinking about when your league, your favorite league, whether it's Roger Goodell or whether it's Gary Bettman or Adam Silver, when you give speeches after your board of governors meetings, when the commissioner speaks at the Super Bowl, all of it is with a purpose. We've seen a lot going on this week with people with statements. I guess we do every week, which is how our show is almost 5 years old already. But it will never cease to amaze me, the manipulation that everyone attempts with their platform. Luckily, you got nothing personal. There should be a great concern with Jacob deGrom, his age, his injury history, the amount of money he's getting paid. Max Scherzer, another pitching superstar coming back from injury, rejoining the Rangers rotation too little, too late. There are so few starting pitching stars. Ronaldo Lopez, have you heard of him? He's hurt for the Braves. Do you remember Spencer Strider? Hurt for the Braves. How many times do number ones get hurt? How many times do number threes like Nestor Cortez get opening day starts thinking they're opening day star pitchers and then realize they're really not? We need to be in the business of making more stars in baseball. Not stars like Mike Trout who don't want to be a star and then end up not being a star because they're so hurt that their career has been completely derailed. I'm talking about people who want it and people who can do it and people who can do it for a long period of time.